Matt, can you just give us an overall assessment of how the team played tonight?
We played pretty well. That's a good team that came in here. They beat us last year here, and we defended well. I mean, they missed shots, but we defended them well.
You were on Ireland most of the first half. How did you shut him down?
I mean, it was a team effort. He's a really good point guard, and we have a lot of good point guards in this league, so we just got to contain and guard as a team.
Did it help you focus a little bit that they had one year last year and you felt like you owed them something?
Yeah, you think about that, but it's a new year. We don't get to beat that team from last year ever again, even though they have the same name across their chest. But yeah, it's definitely sweet revenge.
Did you feel like your shot was there early? I mean, do you go into a game kind of thinking this is going to be a good one?
I mean, every night I think it's going to go in. So.
How's this guy such a good offensive rebounder?
He can jump. He reminds me of Dennis Rodman, not without the tattoos. And any Utah people might not like that, but that's who I think. He's a great rebounder.
Josh, you had 8 offensive rebounds. What was, I think, is second in school history? What propelled that for you?
Well, I think, I mean, you know, we focus on that as a team, you know, and that's something that I can help the team with. And so they just came to me tonight.
Had another big dunk. Can you talk about that?
Well, I mean, it's all teammates opening up the floor and, you know, making great passes. You know, both, you know, last game and this game, we've just been throwing the ball around and I've been open.
Josh, you guys went to that starting lineup for the first 5 games, went away from it. Why has it been so good the second go around with it?
I don't exactly know. I mean, we're all just trying to, I guess, find our roles on the team, and you know, whether somebody's starting, you know, that have the responsibility to start the game off right, or coming off the bench, you know, it's just as important that we keep the momentum going. That's one of the things Coach talked about tonight. Is no matter who was in the game, we were all locked in.
Matt, what can you learn from a game like this?
Just to play good defensively. I mean, when you hold a team, even if we wouldn't have shot the ball as well as we did, I mean, how many points did they end up with? In the 60s? 50?
51.
I mean, you're going to win a lot of games. So defensively, I thought we played really well.
They got out early on you, 11-5. Hamilton was hitting some shots. What was kind of said at that media timeout, and then you guys came out and went on the big run?
Just rebound, because a lot of them were second chance. I mean, that first possession was like 3 minutes. So just rebound, because he got a lot of looks early, and we just can't let him get second chance opportunities.
Matt, do you feel like these last 2 games you guys have played pretty well? Do you feel like you're really working on all cylinders right now, really going into league play?
I think it's our new jerseys for the most part.
Okay. Yeah.
But no, yeah, we are. We're getting better, and it's a good time to start getting better.
What's making the difference in your mind as far as why are you guys playing so much better as you head into league play?
Defense. I think that's the main part. We do a lot of it in practice, and we can score. So if we can defend, that's a good combination.
Josh, how do you explain out rebounding them 55-28? Was that kind of an emphasis going into the game?
Yeah, that was one of our #1 things, and like Matt said, coming out of the gates, you know, they were killing us. They got a bunch of offensive rebounds, and that's how they were getting their points mostly. And so we knew that, you know, if we were going to win, if we were going to stop them, then we had to beat them on the boards.
How did both of you think Brandon Davies was moving, explosive? How was he with that ankle tonight?
You know, I felt he did, you know, pretty well. I mean, he, I don't know how many points or rebounds he had, but he was playing a good game, and he was still dominant inside.
I agree.
Anything else?
Just when you guys hear the crowd chant for Bronson Kafusi, is that welcome? What's your feeling on that? You know?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, he's part of the team now, so we want him to contribute and help out.
Matt, you guys go back to San Francisco. You had a big game there last year. How nice is that to go back to an arena? I mean, do you think about that game much or anything like that when you visit
I mean,
an arena?
yeah, I mean, we haven't really been, I haven't been back to an arena really so far in my career. So it'll be fun to go back, and hopefully we can continue to get better defensively and all that stuff.
How much does that matter as a team comfort level that you guys have seen the venues at least once, most of you?
I think it's going to help. I mean, last year everyone was playing in a new place in the WCC. I mean, that's not an excuse for last year, but it's going to help being able to be comfortable knowing. Coach Rose said a lot last year. It would be like the first time we'd go to a locker room, not even know where the locker room is. I mean, now we know where stuff is. I mean, we're going to be more comfortable just from being familiar with where we're at.
BYU always draws huge crowds in Southern California. How many fans show up for your games in Northern California?
We get pretty good shallow everywhere. I mean, they're great.
Anything else?